James Edward Harden Jr. was born on August 26, 1989, in Los Angeles, California. Harden attended Artesia High School in Lakewood. In his sophomore year, he averaged 13.2 points as Artesia went 28-5. He later improved his stats to 18.8 points, 7.7 boards, and 3.5 assists in his junior season, and led Artesia to the California state title and a 33-1 record. Artesia repeated as state champions in Harden's final year after going 33-2. Harden had similar stats during the previous season: 18.8 points, 7.9 rebounds, and 3.9 assists. He was named a McDonald's All-American and also earned a second-team parade All-American honors. James also helped his amateur athletic union team Pump and Run Elite to the 2006 Las Vegas Adidas Super 64 Championship. Harden had 34 points in the victory over a DC Assault team, which included Michael Beasley, Nolan Smith, and Austin Freeman. In the game against the Houston Hoops, played on the same day, Harden had 33 points. In the final, Pump and Run Elite beat Kevin Love's Southern California All-Stars. During Harden's freshman year, Arizona State was picked to finish 9th in the Pac-10 Conference. Behind his 17.8 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 3.2 assists per game, the Sun Devils went 21-13, or 9-9, and finished tied for the 5th in the Pac-10. After his freshman year, Harden was named first-team All-Pac-10 and was named to the conference All-Freshman team. He was also named first-team All-District by the National Association of Basketball Coaches and the United States Basketball Writers Association. Entering his sophomore year, Harden appeared on many preseason All-American lists and on the cover of the Sports Illustrated College Basketball Preview issue. On November 30, 2008, Harden scored a career-high 40 points in an 88-58 victory over the UTEP Miners basketball team. He finished his sophomore campaign with averages of 20.1 points, 5.6 rebounds, and 4.2 assists. He was named to the 2009 All-Pac-10 tournament team, following Arizona's state defeat by USC Trojans at the Staples Center. Following the conference's season, Harden was named the Pacific 10 Conference's Player of the Year. He was selected with the 3rd overall pick in the 2009 NBA Draft by Oklahoma City Thunder. James recorded the 4th highest three-point percentage in NBA history, .375, for a player under the age of 21 during the 2009-2010 season. He connected on 7 straight three-point field goals over 2 games, November 18th and 20th, recording the most consecutive three-point makes by a rookie since Houston guard Michael Dickerson made 8 straight in May 1999. During the 2010-2011 season, he scored 10-plus points on 54 occasions, including a season-high 26 points against the Phoenix Suns on March 6, 2011. Harden averaged 16.8 points, 4.1 rebounds, and 3.7 assists in 62 games, 2 starts, during the lockout-shortened 2011-2012 season, as he received the NBA's 6th Man of the Year award. He was instrumental in helping the Thunder reach the 2012 NBA Finals, where they lost in 5 games to Miami Heat. During the same year, the Thunder tried to reach an agreement with Harden for a 4-year extension to his contract that would be worth between $52 and $55 million, but negotiations fell through. On October 27, 2012, Harden was traded to the Houston Rockets. Rockets general manager Daryl Morey called Harden a foundational player and expected him to be Houston's featured player despite previously only playing a supporting role behind Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. 4 days later, Harden signed a contract extension with the Rockets for 5 years worth $80 million. That same day, he became the first ever NBA player to score 37 or more points, while registering a double-digit assist total in his team debut, posting 37 points, a career-high 12 assists, 6 rebounds, 4 steals, and 1 block in a 105-96 win over the Detroit Pistons. He became just the 4th NBA player in the last 25 years to post those totals in a single game and matched the 3rd highest point total for any NBA player in his team debut. 2 days later, he scored 45 points against the Atlanta Hawks. His 82 total points were the most scored by a player in his first 2 games with a team in NBA history, surpassing the previous mark held by Wilt Chamberlain, who scored 79 points in his first 2 career games with the Philadelphia Warriors in 1959. Harden was named as a reserve for the 2013 NBA All-Star Game, making his first All-Star selection. He had one of the greatest statistical seasons in team history in his first campaign with Houston. He averaged 25.9 points, 5th best in the NBA, 4.9 rebounds, and 5.8 assists in 78 games, all starts, becoming just the 5th player in team history to reach 2,000 points in one campaign, 2023 to be exact. Harden joined Gilbert Arenas, Kobe Bryant and Jerry Stackhouse as the only 4 players in NBA history to record at least 600 free throws made and hit 150 or more three-pointers in one season. He was named the 2012-2013 All-NBA third team, making his first career All-NBA team selection, while becoming just the 7th player in Rockets history to earn All-NBA recognition. During the 2014-2015 season, he became the first player in franchise history to have won 50-point games in a season. He helped the Rockets win their first division title since 1994 and clinched the number 2 seed in the Western Conference. For that, Harden was again named the All-NBA first team and finished second in the NBA MVP, voting behind Stephen Curry. James was later voted the inaugural National Basketball Players Association MVP for the 2014-2015 season. On July 9, 2016, Harden signed a 4-year, $118.1 million contract extension with the Rockets. On December 31st that same year, he recorded yet another triple-double with 53 points, 17 assists, and 16 rebounds in a 129-122 win over the New York Knicks, becoming the first player in NBA history to finish with a 50-15-15 stat line. He tied Wilt Chamberlain for the most points in a triple-double in NBA history. Chamberlain pulled the feat during the 1967-68 season with 53 points, 32 rebounds and 14 assists. It was his 17th career triple-double and his 4th career 50-point game. On February 3rd against the Chicago Bulls, Harden scored his 10,000th point as a Rocket, passing Yao Ming for 6th place in franchise history. He finished the regular season with 22 triple-doubles and became the first player in NBA history to finish the regular season with at least 2,356 points, 907 assists, and 659 rebounds. On July 8, 2017, Harden signed a 4-year contract extension with the Rockets for approximately $160 million, giving him a total 6-year deal of $228 million guaranteed, the richest contract in NBA history. On March 25th, he helped the Rockets reach 60 wins in a season for the first time in franchise history, recording a triple-double, 4th of season, 35th of career, with 18 points, 15 assists and 10 rebounds in 3 quarters in a 118-99 win over the Atlanta Hawks. In June, Harden was named the NBA Most Valuable Player for the 2017-2018 season, becoming the 3rd player in franchise history to receive the award. The same month, he was voted the National Basketball Players Association's MVP for that same season, earning the honor for a 2nd time. On December 21, 2019, Harden passed Elgin Baylor for most 40-point games in NBA history, with 40 points in a 139-125 win against the Phoenix Suns. He became the Western Conference Player of the Month for December for his historical and efficient scoring tear during the month. He finished the decade as the NBA's leading scorer with 19,578 points, going back to January 1, 2010, despite beginning his career as a 6th man with the Oklahoma City Thunder. On January 14, 2021, Harden was traded to the Brooklyn Nets in a 4-team deal that involved the Cleveland Cavaliers and Indiana Pacers. In his personal life, Harden has been romantically linked to several ladies. He reportedly dated singer Ashanti from 2016 to 2018. Before that, he was in an 8-month-long relationship with Khloe Kardashian. He seemingly spent some time with singer Trina, who stated that she and James were just friends, and their fling was more aimed at having a good time than a committed relationship. His current partner is rumored to be a cybersecurity consultant and influencer named Gail Golden. The relationship hasn't been officially confirmed, but Golden has been spotted attending games, and recently has made a social media post with a diamond ring on her finger. Throughout his career, Harden's salary has grown with his accolades. Initially, he was earning $14.7 million a year as an NBA player, and later this sum increased to $40 million as he became a more central player for the Rockets. Breaking that down, this means that during the 4th year of his contract, 2021, he earned more than $530,000 per game. Aside from his salary, he signed a $200 million deal to leave Nike for rival company Adidas. The contract was signed in 2015, and for its 13-year span, Harden will average $15 million a year on top of his already hefty paychecks. His total net worth as of 2021 is estimated at $165 million.